Hello and welcome to the Museum of Florida History. My name is David and today we are going to be cutting into Florida's early timber industry. As a focus piece, we'll be looking at this large piece of equipment. These are usually referred to as high wheels, high wheelers, or simply just logging wheels. They are a type of skidder, a piece of equipment that was used to drag trees from where they were cut in the forest to a lumber mill or to a waiting truck bed, rail car, or even a waterway. This 6-foot example is a stiff tongue. That's the name for the front piece. To load it, the cart was driven over a log and then the tongue was raised upwards. A chain could then be wrapped around the log or it could be grabbed with a logging hook. When the tongue was pulled down, the blocks above the axle helped to lift the log off the ground. Once all set, the tongue was attached to a crew of horses, mules, oxen, or later even a tractor to be pulled away. These were a common sight at the many timber camps and lumber mills across northern and central Florida near the end of the 1800s. They ranged in size depending on what kind of trees needed towing, with some having wheels 10 feet across. Florida was seen as a ready and unlimited supplier of timber and lumber. The state had an estimated 28 million acres of forest ready to be cut down and turned into new homes, ships, and other wooden goods. The Civil War stopped that growth for a time, but an ever-growing railroad made transporting the logs easier, and national expansion westward raised demand. Florida loggers moved from place to place, pulling their high wheels with them, following a cut out and get out practice that clear-cut large areas of forest. These large-scale logging practices were unsustainable, and they came to a crashing halt in the 1930s, leaving around only 8 million acres of forest in the state. Efforts were made to repopulate the forests through the Florida Board of Forestry in 1927 and by programs that were part of the New Deal, such as the Civilian Conservation Corps. Florida's forests have successfully rebounded, and with sustainable management, logging has as well. In 2017, a study found that there were 17 million acres of forest, and the state's timber industry contributed around $25 billion to the state's economy. While now a relic of the past, these high wheelers are a huge reminder of Florida's long logging history. So until next time, I'm David here at the Museum of Florida History.